Today, the ADP jobs report came out and we lost 33,000 jobs in June in the private sector. That's why it's hard to get a job in 2025. Let's dive in and break down this. Before we do, make sure you like this video and follow or subscribe for more career tips. If you're searching for a job right now, the reason why it's so hard to find one is because the job market is very tight and companies don't have clarity or certainty what's happening around the world. So they're holding back on hiring more people and they're trying to figure out how they can do more with less. So for this jobs report, we lost 33,000 jobs in June, and that's the most in over 2 years. And as this article points out, you're hearing about layoffs, but really what's happening is companies they're hesitating to hire. They're not, if someone leaves the company or if there's a round of layoffs, they're actually not looking to backfill those roles according to this article. They're just waiting to see what's happening. And according to this article, the services sector got hit the hardest. So think jobs related to professional and business services, healthcare, and education had the biggest losses. Now, all that is really depressing. And so I didn't want to end this video without sharing some ideas. So if you are Gen Z, early in your career, and you're like, bro, come on, man. I went to school for 4 years. I got this degree. I passed all the tests. Like, why am I not able to get a job? Those are some of the reasons why. The job market is tight. Until companies know what's going to happen around the world with different policies and all that, they're just not in a position where they have to hire because they have the leverage. Companies now have the leverage of knowing that workers are not leaving their jobs. And so if they do post a job, there's so much talent out there that's looking for a job, they have the leverage and they can determine how they proceed or how fast they do. So here are 4 ideas to get a job in 2025. I know the job market is tight, bro. I got you. I have lived experience. So for context, I started my career in 2007 as a 6th grade science teacher and basketball coach. 2008, the Great Recession happened. And job market, forget about it. Could not find a job. I ended up being laid off as a teacher because I was so new in my tenure. And so I experienced a lot of things that you've experienced right now in 2025 years ago. And so these are some of the things that really helped me. First, pivot to an in-demand field. In my era, I knew that technology was the wave. So I was laser focused to get into the tech industry. And I'll talk about how I did that. But for you, mental health counselors, therapists, any sort of mental health products, services, technology, that's in demand. AI, artificial intelligence, the growth over the next 2 to 5 years is going to be in that industry focused on artificial intelligence. Bro, if you can become an expert on AI, forget about it. And just look for the fastest growing jobs. Like you can go to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and I'm going to link that below. The second thing, and this is what I did. Back in 2009, I said, I'm going back to school. I'm going to get my MBA, and I'm going to pivot from teaching to business. I want to be a business leader. For you watching this in 2025, you need to pivot and focus on AI. Either get a degree or a certification. Do something to show that, hey, not only do I have a degree, but I know artificial intelligence. I'm telling you, you have to become very fluent in artificial intelligence, just like you have to become fluent in a language. Like it's something you have to have in your back pocket. Use AI every day. Claude, ChatGPT is the #1. Then I use Claude AI every day. Meta, Google Gemini, please make it a part of your game. 2 other things to consider. Start a business, man. There's never been a better time to start a business in the history of this world than right now. You have so much in your back pocket, in your hand. You literally have access to everything that's ever happened in the entire world. With the internet, with Google, with artificial intelligence. Start a business, man. Start creating content. All you have to do is lock in, stay consistent. That could become passive income. Sell a product that you know and love, or do affiliate marketing. It's really lock in, or develop a high value skill, something that no one can take away from you, that only you can do. It could be coaching and mentoring. It could be trading and investing, something that's very high value that you can make your own income and write your own ticket. And this last idea, I'm going to be the one to say it. You're going to have to take a job that you know you're overqualified for. That's what happened to me. When I graduated with my MBA in 2012, I took a job as a sales manager for a retail store. I have a master's degree from one of the top universities in the world, and I took my first job as a sales manager making $40,000. $40,000. That was my first job after I graduated business school. But I had to understand the market. Everybody kept thinking I was a teacher because that was my background, and I didn't have a way of telling my story. I was still trying to figure that out. So I had to take the job that was in front of me. So, bro, stop being arrogant. Oh, I should be making $100,000. No, you should be paying your rent. Find a stepping stone job. In this job market, you need a check, bro. And then perfect your craft, be able to tell your story, and then you can move to the next level. I went from that $40,000 job to multiple six-figure jobs over the last 15 years. But I had to humble myself and recognize the job market I was in and take the job in front of me. No, I'm not going to be here long. I'm going to perform, but I'm looking for what's next. So, man, you probably needed to hear that, man. If you had high expectations after you graduated college, but nah, man, take the job in front of you. Hey, if this added value, I need your help. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, like this video, and make sure you follow or subscribe for more career tips. I'll see you next time.